channel. Yeah, we'll let this car go past. Oh aye. We'll let this car go past, by the way. Aye. Oh aye. Oh aye guys, aye. Aye. Right, we're going home. We're going to going home, guys. We're now entering Stirling. This was all Stirlingshire years ago. I wish they hadn't done that. It's all part of some crookery stuff. The worst person for dodgy stuff was Tony Blair. He was the one that destroyed Great Britain. What a fucking absolute cunt he was. I have to stop saying personal stuff on here. I have to stop talking about numpty fucking exes and daft fuckers and idiotic relatives, because they're all listening to it and getting all upset because they don't like to hear the truth. So I have to stop doing it because it's causing trouble. So I need to stop doing it, but well, not right now. We'll stop it soon. We'll stop it next time. Next week we'll stop. Aye. Don't know why people can't just have a laugh. Why they have to be so upset about shit? Because they're all fucking fragile. They're fragile egos. They've got fragile egos. Fragile, very fragile. Guy came on to me today on Facebook and said they've been prosecuting drivers for doing over 20 miles per hour for years. It's really irritating because it's a completely false statement. I don't know if he knows it. I think it's one of these statements where he thinks that, but he doesn't. And it's like, oh God, so you're going to... So, no, they haven't. And the proof is that Police Scotland refuse to clarify whether they have or not. And that's because they haven't been doing it. Because they don't have the legislation to cover it. So it's not something you could argue. There's no argument there. So all you do is waffle and speak shite. And you're not able to really act like an adult, a human being, and say, look, this is a lot of shit, I agree with you. You're going to sit there and argue with it because you don't like the sound of the whole idea when the government would lie to you like that. What else? Oh aye, DJA Media, that's quite interesting. I'm going to watch that video again tonight. I always found that interesting. And Street Video Reviewer, he's got less subscribers than I have, but his videos are meaningful and well thought out and well made, whereas mine's are complete shit. They're not well made, they're not meaningful, they're a lot of pish. But his are. So he comes away with intelligent examination of the subjects. So that, in this case, is DJE Media. And I've always wondered about that guy. I have to say, I always thought, he seems a bit strange. Yeah. Yeah, aye. But well, I don't know, I've never met him. I don't know how he's going to keep on going. Well, psychopath. He's obviously got psychopathic tendencies, sociopathic, and the fact that he's a sex offender, and he's tried to cover that up, and then Street Video Reviewer has went and pulled the truth out there because he's went and done the investigation into it, and yes, he was prosecuted and convicted for some kind of offence. I think it was. We need to have a look at watch it again, but it was something like deceiving some women. So he could be on that list. I think more than likely is, yeah. So that is my God, that fucking electric thing, what a fucking horrible car. So the government are trying to destroy everything about our lives. The Labour got it. And numpty beside me today, she's quite a nice lady, I got on well with her, but sorry I just called her an numpty, but she's got this fixation that because she's had enough of Labour, she's got to vote for the SNP. And says, don't. So she's moaning like fuck. She got caught speeding, doing 42 and a 30 in Falkirk, a speed camera. She's got to pay £100 fine, and then she's talking that she's going to vote for the SNP in a sort of separate conversation. That's why you've got to pay £100 fine. If this was in England, you would get a driver awareness course, but now you're in Scotland and you've got the SNP government that's fucking everything up. So don't want people driving cars because they're green communists. Well, the SNP don't care, they're just after power, and that's the way they've got the power, is by being green communists. So, and then she stupidly is still going to vote for the SNP. What a complete and utter fucking fool. Jesus Christ, get a grip of yourself, women. Don't vote for these bastards. The only choice is I told her the only choice is the Reform Party. That comes down to me being dogmatic and giving the women the chance to actually have her own opinion. So I sort of tried a little bit, but I just says, look, don't fucking vote for these bastards. The SNP, don't vote for them. They're fucking horrible. I don't believe you should vote for it. I was watching this other guy. He stopped paying. He stopped paying his council tax, his utility bills, because generally income tax, everything, because he believes that these organisations are funding terrorism. So he puts in a non-compliance letter every year. So obviously the government doesn't want you to know how to do that, right? Because that would not be something that they want you to be doing, right? So, I think we should go to fucking Morrison's and get some rolls for tomorrow's breakfast. Right, so, we can sort of change it as well. Aye, let's do that. So, that's what you can do. Non-compliance, a letter of non-compliance. Now, so, because you believe that they're funding terrorism, so I would not pay my council tax, income tax, what else? Oh yeah, well, the thing that got me is, so he's not paying his utility bills. I don't know how that works. I mean, I would have thought that would they not cut your electric off? That's what I would have thought they would do, but I'm not exactly sure how that works. I walked up here on Friday, all the way up to Morrison's, like it was nothing. It's actually not a very smooth place to walk. I walked to the other side of the road. It's just not. Anyway, so how do you get away with that? I get the council tax, so you can do a letter of non-compliance and say you're not funding terrorism. And the reason is that the government, the council tax are part of the corrupt system. They're pushing net zero, which is a lie, which is a fake, false. It's a scam. And you've got the energy companies are part of the net zero scam. So that's the grounds that you wouldn't give them money, so you're funding terrorism. So by paying your bills. So if everybody did what he's doing, well, it would be fucked. They would have to sit and wake up, wouldn't they? But no, because there's too many numpties around in the world that like to fight all the time. Like people that fight me over the 20 zones. Stupid bastards. And I'm trying to fucking help everyone, right? By putting the truth out there, and they just want to fight me. They don't like me because they don't like to hear the truth. They'd rather hear a lot of bullshit. That's pretty much why I'm on my own, and I don't have any stupid relatives hanging around me. I'm not exactly Katie Sharamani, but I'm getting there. Right, thanks for watching. Bye. Find somewhere to park the van. Where do you want to park? Down here. Aye, alright then. Oh, you hear that clunk again? Aye. There's got to be something wrong on the ball joints. Or something. Why don't we just pop in here? There's a yellow panda there. Oh yes. A yellow panda. Oh, very good. That's quite a nifty bit of parking. Right, we'll have a look at this panda. Thank you. I also fancy buying one of these chaps. Oh yes. Right, thanks for watching. Bye. You can see the yellow panda. There it is. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Ooh. Thanks for watching, bye.